In just 5 short days, the choice is simple. It's a choice between division and unity, between propaganda and truth, between tyranny and liberty, and between President Trump's America First agenda and Kamala Harris's America Last agenda. We can opt for independence and prosperity once again under Trump, or we can opt for even more decline, even more hardship, and even more suffering under Kamala. But either way, we all have an important choice to make. Now is not the time to shy away from politics. It's the time for us all to step up. America is the world's last and frankly only bastion of freedom. And if we lose our freedoms and our God-given rights, then they will be gone for good. That's how it works. Now, former President Ronald Reagan said it best during his public inaugural address after being sworn in as the California governor back in January of 1967.
Freedom is a fragile thing, and it's never more than one generation away from extinction. It is not ours by way of inheritance. It must be fought for and defended constantly by each generation, for it comes only once to a people. And those in world history who have known freedom and then lost it have never known it again.
Those inspiring words still ring true to this day. If we don't fight for this country, then we will lose this country. President Trump is working around the clock, day after day, morning, noon, and night, to save this country from total destruction. And he needs our help to do it, because he's not just running against Kamala Harris or Tim Walz. He's running against the entire uniparty machine. It's the same machine that forced Joe Biden out of the presidential race and appointed Kamala Harris to replace him without any regard for the will of their own voters or the democratic process. That is not democracy right there. What also flies in the face of the spirit of democracy, of course, is Joe Biden describing tens of millions of hardworking Trump supporters as garbage, as he did on Tuesday. So in typical Trump fashion, he completely flipped the script on Biden's nasty remarks by literally riding around Wisconsin in a garbage truck, emblazoned with a giant Trump campaign logo on the side of it yesterday. He briefly spoke to the press from inside the garbage truck as well, which was waiting for him on the tarmac at the Green Bay Austin Straubel International Airport. And it was both iconic and also hilarious to see him dressed as a garbage man.
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
Well played, Donald. Well played yet again. But it gets even better because he then wore the garbage man outfit to his rally in Green Bay, where former Packers quarterback Brett Favre spoke. And he explained how the situation even came to be at all.
I'm in this beautiful plane. I'm enjoying myself. I have a wonderful suit on. And one of my people came in and said, "Sir, you know, the word garbage is the hottest thing right now out there. The hottest thing out there. Sir, would you like to drive a garbage truck?" Now, we're about, 30 minutes from landing. We had to do this pretty quick. I said, "It's sort of cool, though, isn't it? Because, And I said, I think that's okay, but, I don't feel comfortable wearing a suit." And they pulled up this garbage truck. I don't know how the hell they did it so fast. I have very capable people. They put a big sign on the truck. Did you see it? I think they showed it to you. Yeah. And then they said, "Sir, we have a vest." I said, "Well, should I leave my suit on and put it over the vest?" But that doesn't look very good, right? That doesn't look good. So I said, "All right, look, let me take it off." And then I actually said, I climbed into the truck, but so I said, "How the hell do you get into this truck? It's way up high. It's a big one." This was a beauty. I said, "You didn't have to buy it that big, right? You have to get it that big?" They brought this brand new, gorgeous truck, wonderful driver. He looked like Cary Grant in his prime. You know who that is? This beautiful driver. And he drove that big thing up. And I said, "Man, this is bad, because now I have all the cameras are all watching. Look at all the fake news. They were, most of them. No, most of them, many of them were there, and I'm saying, oh boy, you know, one little mistake with these guys and your political career's over. You can't even. So I said, man, if I don't get up there, this is going to be very embarrassing. These stupid people, they'll say, he's cognitively and physically impaired. And I can't do that when I'm alongside of this great athlete. I got to get up to that. So look, the first stair is like up here. I'm saying, shh. So I had the adrenaline going and I made it.
Keen political instincts like that just can't be bought. No amount of coaching or training will ever give Kamala Harris that kind of authenticity and charisma. And that's why Kamala's current campaign strategy is just to lie about President Trump and really to shame his supporters. But her efforts are futile because we all know what's at stake in this election. Everything is on the line, and we're already seeing efforts to tamper with the process, which brings us to some important updates about a story we covered on the show earlier this week. Police officers are still looking for the suspect who set fire to 2 ballot drop boxes in Portland, Oregon and Vancouver, Washington, and a police spokesperson said it's very likely this individual intends to strike again. The attack in Vancouver damaged 488 ballots, and while election officials mailed out new ones, investigators are still looking for the suspect. And authorities are still determining the exact motive behind these incidents as well. However, the phrase "Free Gaza" was actually found written on the incendiary devices that were responsible for the fires at both boxes. What's more, the exact same thing happened at another ballot drop box earlier this month. These are some disturbing election time shenanigans, and it just goes to show why Trump supporters need to swamp the ballot box in this election.